football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense will be the first up today. To the right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the route, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's the toss play now, running left. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Takes the toss and heads left. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. They'll tackle at about the 15-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Game makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Hot over the middle. It's Porter. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires quickly to the left. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Here's the option play. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the defense. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Past the 30.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Give it to the big fullback here. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties, got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's St. Clair. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
With sure hands, it's Hardy. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Rodgers. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Start the 4th quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. Pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive was a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Caught near the sideline. It's Bell. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play. They've been great on 4th down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect?
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Trying to run, it's Rodgers. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back. Chewing clock with the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. needs a completion here on 4th down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
To throw, it's Russell. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Now the timeout is called by the defense. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Toss play to the running back going left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an action. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.